Stevie Fast Jackson, KTR, with a post-Motion Raceworks Shadow 3.0 Cleetus Mcfarland crash video report. As most of you know, the Shadow 3.0 was involved in a high-speed off-track collision Saturday before Q4 at the Motion Raceworks Snowboard Nationals in Bradenton, Florida. I want to give you guys a little insight of what happened. We've got a lot of concern from the fans about, is the car okay, is Stevie okay? So we just wanted to talk a little bit about what happened and what led up to the stupidity of the decisions that caused this accident. We ended up we were going into Q4 at the Snowbird Nationals, sitting 25th at the time. We had went 365.7, 206 miles an hour so far. 64 race cars on property. I didn't think that was fast enough to get us in the show. We put a new set of tires on for Q4. For you non-seasoned drag racing fans, that normally the first run on a new set of tires doesn't go down the racetrack. So the decision was made. I called up my buddy Cleetus and I said, hey, do you have a piece of concrete or asphalt that I can borrow to do a couple of burnouts? And as always, he said, hell yeah, brother, bring that thing over. So in my infinite wisdom, we took the front end off of it, drug it over to the Freedom Factory right before the gates open for their Christmas deal, and found us a long stretch of concrete to do some scuffing some tires. I've suited up all my safety gear as we always do. Poured some water out on the concrete and dropped the hammer. Did a burnout the first time, backed it up, went to do the second one, dropped the hammer. I was shocked
Are we good? Are we good?
Yeah. That was a bad idea.
how fast the Shadow is on bare concrete, how hard it was to do a burnout on bare concrete. The car tried to stick the tires. I gave it a bunch of throttle, and the thing hit a bump in the asphalt and turned 90 degrees, headed straight towards the Christmas tree and a parked Crown Victoria. I managed to slide the car around it, KO the tree, and took out the Crown Victoria. Our cars are all carbon fiber. It bent the header, tore a hole in the door, and ripped the left rear quarter panel off. This doesn't look like a lot of damage. This is probably $20,000 worth of damage by the time we put a quarter, put a rocker on it, put a door on it, and fix the header. Maybe a little bit higher than that. The most dramatic thing is that this happened an hour before Q4. So we weren't going to be able to compete. Called Phil Schuler in the pits. The first thing he did was tell me how stupid that I was, and then everybody at the racetrack dove in to try to get this thing repaired. We cut up cookie sheets, we used duct tape, we used 4 rolls of duct tape and enough cardboard and super glue to get the thing patched back up. We drug it up there for Q4. Made our quickest run of the weekend in Q4. Went 361 at 208 miles an hour to put us 10th on the sheet out of 64 cars. I sent a message to Cleetus, sent a video of him to him after the run with the car all taped up. He's like, "You guys are crazy." So cars headed to PRI right now to go into the mainline hub dyno booth. We use a mainline hub dyno at KTR to measure performance on our cars. You guys are at PRI are going to see that thing in all of its naked glory, all duct tape up. We did get some color match spray paint to spray paint over the duct tape. I think KTR Body Shop is maybe in the future as good as my guys did at repairing this thing. But if you stop by the mainline booth this week and you see the Shadow, you're going to notice that she's not as shiny as what she once was. End of the day, we get a lot of hate on our social media about this. I talked to Cleetus a while ago, and this is what I told him. If you're going to be dumb and you're going to make stupid decisions in life, you have to have thick enough skin to be able to take the criticism that goes along with it. I always laugh at myself the most when I do dumb stuff. So here's a little tip. If you have a Pro Mod and you decide to scuff tires, do not go and do it on a set on some uneven concrete, it will not go good for you. Thank you guys for watching the channel. We'll see all you guys at PRI. Got a lot of awesome stuff coming up at KTR. Keep an eye on our channel in the off season. It's red hot. See you guys on Shake and Bake Show.